Welcome to a new lesson. Your lesson today will be the second part of the reading Careers Corner. Your lesson is on your book Portal to English 11A Students Book page 1415. Let's start with the objectives of the lesson. Number 1. Infer writer's attitude toward apprenticeship. Number 2. Use context clues to guess the meanings of new words. And number 3, express agreement or disagreement with the statements provided. Today, you will come back to the Reading Careers Corner and then answer the questions in exercises D, E, and F. Stop the video and read the text. After that, you will have some questions to answer. Question 1. Who is Richard Martin? Yes, very good. He is the owner of a carpentry company. Let's go with the question 2 now. What does taking up an apprenticeship mean? Yes, thank you. It means learning about a job in a college or a further training center, which means the theory, and also training on that job in a workplace, which means practice. Let's go with the question 3. How do apprentices divide their time between studying and training? Yes, very good. They generally study for 2 days and work for 3 days. Question 4 now. How many days do the apprentices at Richard's company work? Yes, very good. They work for 4 days. Let's go to question 5. What is the purpose of the tasks the apprentices do at the company? Very good answer. By doing the tasks, the apprentices show the company what they have learned, and the company can see how the apprentices are developing their skills. Let's go to question 6. What happens if apprentices make mistakes in doing the tasks? Yes, very good. Experienced staff members will show them how to do things correctly. Let's go now with exercise D, page 15. Write answers to the following questions in your own words. Question 1. What is Richard's viewpoint on the theoretical aspects of his profession? Let's check if you have any difficult words. Yes, viewpoint. What does a viewpoint mean here? Yes, very good. It means opinion. Any other words? Yes, theoretical aspects. What does it mean here? Thank you very much. It means what apprentices learn at the college or what they learn from books. Any other words? Yes, profession. Who can explain this? Yes, here the profession of Richard is carpentry. Question 2 now. What does Richard think of the apprentices in his company? Any difficult words? Who are the apprentices? Yes, they are the young men who come to learn carpentry in Richard's company. Read the text quickly and answer question 1. What is Richard's viewpoint on the theoretical aspects of his profession? If you've finished, let's begin. Look at these sentences. In my business, there is only so much you can learn about carpentry from a textbook. So we have the apprentices in 4 days a week. Sentence 2. For example, our apprentices get to see what a joint might look like in class and find out what it's used for. But then they get to come here and make that joint and see how it looks and feels in real life. What do you understand from these two sentences? Yes, very good. So, Richard gives much importance to the practical side, the practical aspect, rather than the theoretical aspect of his profession. So what can be the answer? That's a very good answer. He thinks that more time should be spent on practical work than on theory. Let's go with the question 2 now. What does Richard think of the apprentices in his company? The answer of this question is located in this part of the text. Also, look at the question here. So you're definitely a big supporter of young people doing an apprenticeship. What was the answer of Richard? Yes, very good. His answer was yes. So Richard is a big supporter of apprenticeship. What does this mean? Yes, very good. That is a very good answer. He thinks that they play an important role in the company's long-term success. Or you can say, he thinks that they have made the company successful. Let's now work on exercise E. Look at the highlighted words or phrases in the text and match them with their meanings. Stop the video and look at the tips on the right on how to proceed with this task. If you've finished, let's begin. The first word in this task is picture. You finished school and for one reason or another you don't want to go to university. What part of speech is the word picture here? Yes, very good. It's a verb. What's the interviewer doing here? Yes, excellent. He is asking Richard to think about an unreal situation. When we think about an unreal situation, yes, very good, we imagine it. So the answer will be C, to imagine. So picture here means to imagine. Number 2 is the phrase only so much. Let's look at the phrase in its context. In my business, there is only so much you can learn about carpentry from a textbook. So we have the apprentices in 4 days a week. Apprentices generally work 3 days a week. But in Richard's company, they work 4 days a week. Is this because they learn a lot or because they learn a little from the textbook? Yes, very good. It's because they learn a little. So what can be the answer to number 2? Yes, very good. The answer is A limited amount or quantity. Number 3 is the phrase set them right. If they get it wrong, which they do sometimes, we have experienced staff at hand to advise them and set them straight. Let's begin by simplifying the sentence. We can remove which they do sometimes. We can also remove at hand. We can look at the relationship between this clause and the highlighted clause. We understand that the part of speech is a verb. Now, what happens when somebody does something in the wrong way? We help them by showing them or telling them the right way to do it. So what can be the answer? Yes, very good. The answer is A, to tell somebody the right way to do something. Number 4 is win-win. It's a win-win situation, and of course the apprentice gets a wage. What part of speech is this? Yes, very good. It's an adjective because it comes before a noun. It modifies the noun. And the text states that an apprenticeship is good for both the employer and the apprentice because each of them wins something. So what can be the answer? Yes, very good. The answer is D, beneficial for both sides. Number 5 is the word sum. It's by no means a large sum of money, but they get paid for the work they do. What part of speech is it? Very good, it's a noun. And what word does it collocate with? Very good, it collocates with the word money. So what can be the answer? Yes, very good. The answer is F, amount. The last word is trade. It used to be trades like carpentry, but my own daughter has started an internship with a public relations company. Here, the example is very important because it helps us to understand that a trade is any job that requires manual skills. So the answer will be B. Let's go with exercise F. Exercise F has 3 questions. Question 1. If you were to take up an apprenticeship, what would you like to train in? Are there any difficult words in the question? Okay, let's go with the question 2 then. Do you agree that apprenticeships are beneficial? What challenges could an apprentice face? Are there any difficult words? Yes, please. Which one? Yes, beneficial. What can be the meaning of beneficial? Yes, it can be good. Yes, having advantages. That's right. Any other words? Challenges. What do you mean by challenges here? Yes, very good. Problems or difficulties. Question 3. Some believe that apprenticeships are nothing more than cheap labor for companies. Do you agree? Are there any difficult words? Which word? Yes, labor. What do you mean by labor here? A synonym of the word labor. Yes, very good. Labor or work. Okay, stop the video, look at the questions, and prepare your answers. If you have finished, let's begin. Who is ready to go with the question 1? Yes, please. Very good answer. If I were to take an apprenticeship, I would choose a low degree apprenticeship. This would enable me to obtain a degree and at the same time get on-the-job training for a job in the legal profession. Who can answer question 2? Do you agree that apprenticeships are beneficial? What challenges could an apprentice face? Yes, please, go ahead. An excellent answer. Yes, apprenticeships allow you to earn while you learn. You will develop the skills and gain the qualifications that employers want. As for the challenges, I think that as an apprentice, you will find it difficult to combine your study commitments with your job training and responsibilities. Let's finish with the question 3. Some believe that apprenticeships are nothing more than cheap labor for companies. Do you agree? Who is ready with the question 3? Yes, please. Thanks a lot. That's an excellent answer. Well, I agree to a certain extent. Employers may gain from the work done by apprentices for small wages. However, the practical experience and valuable skills gained by apprentices far outweigh any gains made by the employers. This is the end of our lesson today. Remember that an apprenticeship is a pathway for young people to get training and gain experience and skills that enable them to get jobs. It is a win-win situation in which apprentices earn while they learn, and the employer benefits from the work of the apprentices. Good luck and goodbye.